Welcome back, fellow knights, to another glorious siege battle. My name is Apollo, and today we are playing Medieval 2 Total War. This is an epic Crusader siege, and we're gonna start it off with a glorious artillery shot there from the defenders. So we got this really awesome scenario where we have the English Crusader forces holding out 2 versus 1, and I love the settlement. Oh, there goes some archers, archer militias, so it's not that big of a deal, but these archers were putting down some pretty heavy suppressive fire, fire arrows on the siege towers, trying to light them on fire. And here goes another trebuchet round, just nearly hitting the cannon of Kingscourge. So this is actually my friends. My friends sent me this replay. We have Mr. Brunswick leading the defense, and we have Nico and Kingscourge attacking. So yeah, it was pretty cool of them. I guess they had some free time. This battle's like super epic, so I'm really excited to see how this one plays out. First of all, like right away, first off, what was I gonna say there? Right away, like right at the start of the battle, it's already epic. It's so intense. Lots of artillery fire going on from the 2 Egyptian forces who are laying siege to the Crusaders. The Saracen militia getting hit hard by artillery over there as well. I think Mr. Brunswick has a trebuchet, which we saw earlier, and he's got a mortar. So he's really laying down some heavy firepower on these attackers. It's only fair though, because he is outnumbered 2 to 1. So he's got to really rely on some big guns here to save the day. And he's also trying to rely on lighting this thing on fire. I'm not sure if it's gonna happen, but this one actually lights on fire, which is really surprising because he was focusing all of his archer power on this artillery. So real quick, looking at the defending army comp, he is bringing a lot of armored swordsmen. He's got a lot of archers, lots of solid like armored swordsmen on the ground, some dismounted English knights. He even has some retinue longbows, very, very good. Here's some feudal knights, his general back there, the 2 artillery you saw. And he's also bringing some calves, so we might see some really epic sally out action. Not really too sure. Again, this is my first time seeing the replays, so I don't know exactly what's going to happen here. But the artillery is leaving behind some burnt bodies, really laying down the the fiery balls of justice. Now, this is kind of surprising, but actually not a terrible move with the Hashashim charging in first. Hashashim, they are very deadly, but they're a small unit, so they actually do really well on the walls. So to send them up first is not a terrible idea, as long as you can get them in the fight without losing too many men, which it looks like they lost this one poor soul here. Rest in peace, sweet prince. But the rest, well, actually, he's lost a lot more. Okay, so yeah, he lost a couple there, but it's not too bad. Yes, it's time for butcher's work as we defend these walls. The English defend the walls. Hashashim scaling up the siege tower. Let's see, do we have anything else? We have a ladder over here led by, again, Hashashim. Again, not a terrible idea sending up your assassins in first. They do very well. They excel on the walls because it's so close quarters. Ooh, they're still getting hit though, and there we go. There goes the little drawbridge of the siege tower, and they're gonna storm in and do some damage to the archer militia. They stand no chance. Look at it, already the first casualty by blade right there for these walls. They have just ripped holes into this wall, just destroying it, and more Egyptian forces are about to scale in. Tabaderia, one of the better Egyptian troops, about to charge in because the Tabaderia are they still suffer from the 2-handed glitch, but they are still worth it. I think they're especially worth it in the Crusader expansion where they kind of fixed that glitch. But yeah, they're about to pour in here. The English are kind of reforming their lines, which is smart. He's making more of an L shape now, so he doesn't have to defend all these spots. But it does let the attackers have an opportunity to storm in and set up their archers. Did you see that? Oh my god, from the corner of my eye, I saw a bunch of troops. Oh, there it is again. And yes, it just ripped a hole, even killing English there. That's the objective. And took out a trebuchet. So I think it was worth it. Sure, he killed some of his own troops, but I definitely think it's worth it. There we go. Man, that artillery, we've been seeing a lot of great artillery action. There goes another shot. Oh, so close. And this is why I love Medieval 2, because it's just, I don't know why, but it just feels so much more chaotic and intense in these like breach environments, these breach situations. But we've got the armored swordsmen holding against multiple Egyptian infantry. These Crusaders hold, even though they are surrounded, they're outnumbered, and even outskilled in some categories. But they must hold on. Wow, Archer Militia just killed a Hashashim. Should definitely get a promotion after that. These are trained killers, man. These are professionals. Archer Militia, hey. You get them. You get it. You go, girl. You get them. But now, he's got the Halberd Militia. Not very good. Again, suffers from the two-handed glitch. They tried their best to get as many kills. What is this guy doing? Get out of here. They're definitely going to have to send up reinforcements if they want to support. I mean, this is a very solid force. Hashashim and Tabaduria. That's going to be a very difficult force to take down. But we do have reinforcements grouping up here. And just look at the deaths so far outside from all the archers, all the artillery. It's been a very costly battle so far for the Egyptians. But once they get in, they're pretty good. Like, they're solid. Like, they just got to get past the walls. Once they get past the walls, they can even use the walls to take on these defenders. Here we go. Ready? Kurdish javelin men. Ready to throw some jabbies here. Let's see how much damage they can do. Oh, I got to watch this. I got to watch it. Okay. Anyways, yeah, sorry, I got distracted by the artillery. I love it. But yeah, they're doing a lot of damage to the defenders here. Really good use of the jabbies. It seems like the English don't have a lot of answers for that. They do have archers of their own, which I think they're using to kind of pepper down this big force here. This would be a good trebuchet target as well. Or a mortar. There you go. Very nice. But yeah, there's just something about medieval 2 siege battles. They're very chaotic. Oh my god, right over. No, I actually killed 2 of them. But, I mean, those poor unlucky bastards getting hit by the fiery balls of justice there. And there goes another wall that's about to be knocked down. So really using that artillery the best they can. Now they're rushing down the Hashashim to take on the reserved armored swordsmen that's just kind of chilling right now. Now they're charging in. We have more reinforcements going into the front, trying to hold on to this breach point. There goes some. Oh my god, it's just, look at this. This is pretty epic. You know, I like to have rules where it's like max 1 artillery, but seeing all this artillery action, I kind of like, maybe I should allow 2 artillery. It's just so intense. It's so awesome. There goes the other wall. It's about to be knocked down, about 88%. A couple more hits and it should be down. And another breach point for the jihadists or the Egyptians to charge through. Here we go. We just saw that dismounted English knight just slice the Hashashim right in the back. Oh man, you must hold. You must hold, men. The archers are now supporting this advance. Fire, fire. Look how chaotic this is. Oh god. Oh no. Really good hit there. Perfect timing as I was looking at these archers. Oh my god, that is awesome. So chaotic. Let's get a view of the Crusaders kind of holding this wall. Look at the arrows flying through, the jabbies pushing, you know, using their jabbies trying to break down the defenders here. Oh no, English knight getting sliced here by the Hashashim, but the English knight tries to support his friend. Dear god, that was an excellent hit. Very close to friendly fire, but it was worth it. Let's look at the view over here with the trebuchet over here. That's always awesome to see that thing fire right through the breach. Got all the archers over here reforming. But yeah, there's a really epic fight going on. A fight. I don't know. I sounded Australian there. A really epic fight going on right at this breach. Really important breach. If we go back over to this side as well, there is the new breach, and they are pushing through. And England is having to contain this. They've got some archers in reserve, but they might need some infantry over here. Which, are they sending infantry? They've got archers over here as well, but I'm not seeing any infantry. Oh, there they go! Right from the walls, they quickly formed to protect the archers. In the battle for the walls, I believe. Look at the aftermath here. Just bodies everywhere piling up. Armored swordsmen trying to, you know, what's left of them. What is that? 23 men. Oh, more trebuchet coming in, but hitting their own wall. Oh man, I love watching like the soldiers get swept off their feet. One of my favorite animations in this because it's so ridiculous. Like, you'll see them there, right there. You see that? They'll sweep under the soldier and they do like this like amazing cartwheel through the air. The string. There it is. Look at that. It's so silly. But I love it. I love everything about this game. So there they go. The fight continues. Artillery still firing. Still trying to get some good hits like this one here. That trebuchet, I'm sure, got a decent amount of kills. Very, very beautiful. Now we got dismounted feudal knights pushing up. So they're trying to get in position. Or actually, they're going to fall back. Maybe it's because enemy archer fire. They're trying to use the buildings here. Brunswick trying to use the buildings to protect his men from enemy archer fire. Let's see. Has he moved the cav? He is moving the cav. And I'm wondering if he's going to try to sally out and maybe try to get behind the Egyptian forces, which is certainly a possibility. I'm going to see what he does here. Now, the Egyptian forces do have cav of their own. So I'm assuming we're going to get an epic cav battle on the outskirts of the castle, which, again, who knows? I don't know if it's... I don't know. I mean, this is looking kind of troublesome for the English. I don't know if they're going to be able to win this one. I mean, the balance of power is in favor of the attackers. The infantry is breaking through, and I think all that the English have are 2 units of feudal knights. And I don't know if that's going to be enough, especially since Egypt, they do have Nafatoon. They haven't moved him up, but they might be saving him for a more important part. They do have Nafatoon. Look at all the reserves here. This is looking really bad for the Crusaders, and I just don't think they have enough to win this one. They can pray all they want. You know, they can pray for a savior here, but I don't think anyone's going to show up to save these guys, and they are outnumbered and outmatched in terms of, like, troop type. And there you have it, guys. We do have the Knights Templar forming up over here by this gate. And, yep, sure enough, the Egyptians are going to move their Royal Mamelukes. Royal Mamelukes, of course, are much better than the Knights Templar. I wouldn't say much better. They're certainly better, but I don't know about upgrades. It looks like he does have some attack upgrades. You can look at the lances, very shiny weapon upgrade. I'm pretty sure that's how that works. So they have some decent upgrades, but the Mamelukes are tough to use, and especially in prolonged melee, they are extremely tough. Yeah, but more and more archers scaling the wall, tabaderia. I mean, it's looking really bad. Look at this. These the English knights might get surrounded here. It could be disaster. Now the forces are just storming through. Ooh, did we get a good hit here? I see some burnt bodies. I wonder if the trebuchet landed a solid hit. And the archers just firing through the breach point. I mean, England, it's going to be tough. They got to hope that they just run out of reinforcements. Or run out of ammo, excuse me. Oh my god, what is this? How did this guy die? Arrow tower, I assume? Yeah, retreating halberd right in between the 2 cav battle, which is hilarious. But yeah, they're just kind of piling up their troops. They're sitting back using their archers, trying to soften up this final stand. I think we're going to get an epic last stand, guys. It's going to be awesome. It's going to be one hell of a struggle. And there's an epic wall battle going on here. The tabaderia, unfortunately, killing the English archers. It's just a mess right now, an absolute mess. And I love the fact that the cav is still just kind of looking at each other. Oh, their lances are going down. They may have gotten the order, or they're just kind of warming up here. Let's see, the Mamelukes have not moved in as well. I mean, why should the Mamelukes move in? They don't need to. Their infantry's winning. They just got to keep relying on these guys. And, or keep relying on their infantry is what I mean. Like, all they have to do is be defensive and protect the flank of their army that is doing an excellent job of cutting down the English Crusaders who are holding this city. Oh, and there we go. They are going in, but wait a second. What is this? Do you hear that? I do not... Do my ears deceive me? I can't believe it. Is this... Oh my god! It's Santa Claus! Here he is! Santa Claus has arrived to save the Crusaders. If you look at the horizon, holy crap, there he is. He is here. Santa Claus really does exist. Oh my God. He's here to save the Crusaders against the Egyptian forces. We have Santa Claus with his mounted Santas. What else do we have? Oh, yes, we have snowmen on the battlefield. Sexy Christmas elves, and even foot Santas. And the first ones to charge in are mounted Santas. Look at the castle in the distance. Oh my God, it's a Christmas miracle. The Crusaders prayed for a miracle, and what does God send them? Oh, they send them Santa Claus. What a joyous occasion. This is really just amazing. And the Templar are losing the battle, but they look back in the distance and they can't believe their eyes. They're like squinting their eyes like, is that reindeer? Is that what is that? What is attacking the flank here? Oh, it's Santa Claus. Amazing. Just amazing. So yeah, he's gonna lead the charge. This is chosen Santas. See, these are like Santas that are gonna be next up in line when this Santa retires. But yeah, they're gonna charge in first to initiate the battle, and the Crusaders cheer, and the Santa's like, Deus Vult, and he charges in. Here comes Santa Claus, here comes Santa Claus. And here comes more reindeer charging in. The reindeer look a little goofy, but hey, that's just amazing. That's just amazing. And now the Mamelukes are surrounded. They break over here, and now they're pushing over to this side and just surrounding these royal Mamelukes, which I believe the general is located. Yeah, the bodyguard is located over here. So just barely in time. The Templar, I don't know if they're gonna make it here, but a lot of them died, but Santa is showing up to try to save the day. And then here comes the ground forces, or well, they're all ground forces, but here comes here comes the troops. And I just love the fact that there's snowmen in the desert. That's amazing. And the fact that they have, are those pots for hat? Yeah, that's a pot. And they have brooms for a weapon. And they've got these like soulless eyes like ready to charge in. And of course you can't forget about the sexy elves here, the Christmas elves who are wearing kind of skimpy outfits. And they actually throw snowballs. But these aren't your average snowballs. These are snowballs of destruction and death. So really excited to see them in action, which you will see soon, hopefully. But yeah, look at this. The Santas are just cleaning up these Mamelukes. And I think they're even sending over some reindeer to support the Crusaders, because the Crusaders are on their final stand, which this does look really epic, guys. This does look really cool. And thank God for Santa, as he's going to show up here. And here we go. The sexy elves are in position. They're ready to throw the snowballs. Let's see what kind of snowballs they're packing here. Ready? Here we go. Whoa! Oh my God, they're like Napatu. And they just evaporate the cannon crew. Thank God for Santa. Santa, do you remember the day Santa saved Christmas? Or Santa saved the Crusaders? I remember. But yeah, they've pretty much finished killing the Mameluke. Where is good old Saint Nick? Where is he? Yeah, he's right here. I'm just making sure he doesn't die. That would be really bad if Santa shows up and then ends up dying in the battle. So hopefully he doesn't. I don't. Oh, the enemy general is down though. One of the generals has fallen. These reindeer are pretty much free now to move elsewhere around the battlefield. The Christmas elves still pushing forward, and they're gonna get in position. Now the Egyptians are like, oh crap, what is this? What exactly is attacking us? And now they're gonna have to hold they have to become the defenders, as the rest of their forces are pushing and assaulting the town center, as the English feudal knights show up and try to hold back this elite force of Hashashin. They even have some archers in the mix. But here we go. Here comes, look, open the gates. Santa is here. Here comes Santa Claus. Here comes Santa Claus. Right down Santa Claus Lane. See, this is Santa Claus Lane. This will forever be known as Santa Claus Lane. So yeah, they're pushing through the streets, and they're going to help join the fight over here, because they are kind of thinning over here quite a lot. Look at the death here. Look at all the troops just face first in the ground, probably dead from artillery. But here we go. I'm actually going to send Santa. He's going to talk with the English commander, kind of get like, oh, what's going on? What kind of men do you have left? What do you need? So he's going to quickly, oh, actually he's going to get in there. He's like, let me kill a Saracen real quick. Or he helped him out a little bit. Now he's going to go back, right? Yeah, go back. Talk with the English commander. Figure out what's going on. I love it. I love it. I wish there was a polar bear unit. That would be awesome. But yeah, they're holding. They're fighting the good fight. And finally, my forces are showing up. And what's going to be the first one to charge in? Frozen watermen. Snowmen in the desert. Gonna charge. And they're so bright. They're just absolutely so bright. They're going to charge in here and overwhelm the halberd militia. And also the sexy elves are going to show up as well. Here they go. Let's see if they can throw some snowballs of justice before the snowmen go in. But it doesn't look like snowmen do not want to wait, and they're going to pour through the choke points. Oh no! Friendly fire there. They're burning their own snowmen. That's right. Snowmen are expendable. You can always just make more. Look at, they're getting dirty. Covered in Saracen blood. Oh man, they're pushing on the flank over here as well. So yeah, the snowmen are pushing here to save the Crusaders, but they must hurry up. Sure, reinforcements have arrived, but you know, Santa's got to save these brave men who are fighting for this settlement. Come on, pour in, snowmen. I love it how they're getting all bloodied, and the snow's like turning like, oh no, oh no, the snowmen are falling. Oh, the Nafatuns though. They're getting some kills, but they're also getting friendly fire. Oh! They keep friendly firing their own troops. Oh, the general's getting smacked, though, by those snowballs of death. We also have the foot Santas joining in with their, like, sheep-herding canes here. I don't even know the proper name for those. But, yeah, they're going to pour in. I think the Christmas elves are going to maneuver here. They're taking care of some Nubian archers. I think over here as well, the Nafatoon are being taken care of. Yeah, that's what it looks like. The Nafatoon are getting slaughtered by the foot Santas. So the Nafatoons never were able to fully fight in this battle, as they were just sitting back in reserve the whole time. But, oh, even my snow elves or Christmas elves are going into this fight. Definitely don't want to see that, as they are a ranged unit. And they have candy canes as a short-range weapon. I don't know if that's going to do any good against actual shields, but maybe it's magical candy canes. And here comes more reindeer. Look at the reindeer have set up over here in reserve. Again, probably going to try to form up here in support the fight against these Hashashim and other very elite veteran soldiers pushing in on the English swordsmen. And here we go. More pushing by the foot Santas. And the snowmen. Look at all the dead snowmen. Honestly aren't doing so hot. They might need to send in more reinforcements. Gotta take care of the enemy general. Here goes the foot Santas. Push snowmen. Could you imagine, like, if this really happened? I mean, it did really happen. I mean, this is a well-known folk tale, a lore, a story that we tell our children all the time. I don't have any children, but I don't know why I said that. But yeah, when Santa saved the Crusaders, it was truly amazing. And just looking behind, you see snowmen in the desert, and you're just like, what the hell is this? That would be terrifying, absolutely terrifying. How are they still ice? How are they still snow? Oh, we even have some reindeer pushing over here, and nice. We're gonna get a hammer and anvil from the reindeer. And the foot Santas going in to hold them in place as the cav hits the rear. And there we go. We even have the mortar crew. They're like, yeah, Saint Nick is here. General Nick. General Santa is here to save the day. But you got to give props to the Egyptians. They're putting up one hell of a fight. They're making this difficult, because the Christmas faction is trying to save the English here, but it's a tough struggle, guys. It's a very tough struggle. The reindeer have now been activated over here. They've been told to charge into the fight, trying to bring some relief to these retinue longbows. Look at them just swinging their poles around, fighting the elite Hashashim. You just see Santa just like, you get coal, and slices them. You're like, you get coal. You've been a bad boy. It's like, instead of coal, you get death. Oh my God, look at all the dead snowman. That's insane. And they're still fighting the general. Look, the general's like, I don't know what this abomination is, but we will fight and we will hold it back. We will hold them back. But yeah, the fight for the wall is still underway. Thank God for this relief force. Woo. Still an epic struggle. Still, Santa's army. They didn't expect such an elite force. They're having a tough time saving these Crusaders, but they are seeing some progress over here. Look at this snowman with just a blank face. He's just always got a smile on his face. There's nothing more intimidating than fighting an enemy that always has a smile on his face. I mean, seriously, I'm not even joking. Imagine just having, you know, like oftentimes you'll see like the Russian faction in this game. They'll have those metal faces, like it's almost like armor, but it has an expression. Just put a big grin on that face, and while killing enemies. I mean, that is some mental warfare right there, you know? Anyways, here comes the snowman. They look really goofy. Walking in. I just love them. They have carrot noses. It's amazing. And Santa has lost half of his men. Very tragic to hear that. Enemy general has been slain. The English are, their morale is rising, and they're getting the inspiration to charge the tabaderia over here. The reindeer again supporting against the Hashashim. My God, and look at this. It looks like finally they're going to be able to break through. We've got the Christmas elves coming around. I think there was a bit of a fight over here for the Nubian archers. The Christmas elves, some of them fell, unfortunately. Those are Santa's favorite elves. The sexy elves, if you know what I mean. But finally, Santa's army has broken through, and he's going to be able to save the Hashashim. And the snowmen can now push in and get behind the tabaderia and finally meet up with the brave English forces. Oh, but they break. They're like, oh, no, not gonna fight with snowmen attacking me with brooms. They're killing people with brooms. There we go. We gotta take care of these Nubians, and yeah, it looks like Santa is going to save the Crusaders. Thank God. There he is. Look at him. He's so happy. Oh, he's got blood all over him. That's why he wears red. A lot of people don't know that. Santa wears red so he can hide the blood. You know, when he's over there shedding blood of the bad children. I don't know. But so yeah, Santa saved the day. That's awesome. And now they're just cleaning up, and the Nubians still firing their arrows. The Christmas elves need to quickly turn around. They are throwing some. Are they getting some hits? I'm not really sure, but it's quite clear that Santa's gonna win this one. And there we go. Here comes a force to deal with these archers, and that's kind of the final resistance of these attackers. Ah, thank God, Santa saved the day. I did not see this one coming at all. And yes, we will play Silent Night for all the fallen English Crusaders and snowmen who died today defending the settlement. And to top it off, Santa got 666 kills. I mean, you cannot make this stuff up. That was hilarious. 666 from old Saint Nick himself. But yeah, okay, so obviously I knew this battle was going to have Santa Claus as I was leading the Santa force. But it really was a goofy battle that actually was really epic at the beginning. I mean, I was just disguising this, basically disguising this as a Christmas video, as a Crusader Siege, and I wanted it to feel like just another average video, and surprise, here comes Santa Claus. So yeah, here's the kills of Santa. Santa got, he only killed 11. You know, he's not like this mass murdering guy. Who got the most? My army did not do so great. 81, it was some mounted Santas. No surprise. 606, I love that. I can't get over that. Santa getting a satanic number. That's amazing. So, yeah, I hope you guys have a wonderful Christmas. Again, I wanted to say this stuff in the beginning of the video, but I didn't want to give away that it was a Christmas video. So, I hope you guys have a fantastic Christmas. Happy holidays. I hope it's wonderful. I hope you're with your family. I hope you're with, you know, people you love, and you have a good time. So, yeah, thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you next time on the battlefield.